Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started. We on? What's going on, guys? Let's get it. Shit. Is this thing working? Is this freaking thing working? Okay, I think it's working. TJ, can you fix the freaking camera? Oh shit, we're live. Shit. I hope they didn't hear that. They're a bunch of low IQ idiots, anyways. The 7th biggest channel in the interwebs. Guys, today we're going to talk about XRP because I know how much you love that. And we're also going to talk about how I still believe Bitcoin is going lower. Can you guys fix the freaking cameras? TJ, get your small head over here, you idiot. BitBoy, I'm trying. I'm trying my hardest. Come on. Be nice to me. I know I'm not as cool as you with your grills and your cars and your Gucci stuff. Come on. Yo, what's going on, man? What's going on? Chewy, I did that for you, Chewy. What's going on, guys? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Bitcoin is at 21,121. Try to get a little move to the upside. What can we expect going into tomorrow? Because we know that we have the infamous, how should we say this, man? We got the infamous FOMC meeting. FOMC meeting coming up tomorrow, right? We're going to get the news of the rate hike. How will that affect the markets? Today we had some earnings, right? Microsoft, Google both missed on their earnings, but we saw the NASDAQ come down a little bit, S&P come back down a little bit. Bitcoin just kind of held steady. Nothing really crazy going on today. The big deal is coming up tomorrow. So let's discuss what we could see into tomorrow. Is there any clues on the charts? If the charts are relevant, well, we're going to talk about that today, man. What's going on, Mike? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, man. What's going on, Keith? This desk kills me. Thank you, man. I appreciate you loving that, my friend. What's going on, Gasper? Good to see you, man. Let's see. What's going on, everyone? Hope everyone had a fantastic day. What's going on, Clint? I know Clint would love that one, man. I definitely know Clint would love that one. Let's take a sip of some coffee here. I got my coffee ready to go today. Hope you guys are drinking something good, whether it's coffee, whether it's water. I know you guys say, oh, screw coffee, it's bad for you. Screw beer, it's bad for you. Screw this, it's bad for you. Well, guess what, you little health freaks? I drink about a gallon of coffee every single day. And I drink about 2 to 3 glasses of coffee every single day, too. So you can shove it right up your Satoshi, I guess we can say. All right, let's see. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Let's jump on to the charts here. So what is going on here on the charts for BTC? We're kind of just hovering today, right? We're kind of just building a little base here at, 20,800, 21,000. Really not doing too much, okay? Really not doing too much. I will tell you this right now. I do think that you could see a little bit of an upwards price action going into tomorrow. I know I sort of said that today, and it kind of stayed at 21K. We didn't really do much today. I still do think we could see a little bit of upwards price action before the meeting tomorrow, or quite honestly after the meeting, if I'm going to be quite honest. I do think that in a slight way, if they come out with 75 basis points, I don't think we're going to see like that massive crash that everyone's calling for. I think that'll be relatively priced in. The one chance of a massive dump, I do think, is going to be that if they come out with the surprise 100 basis points rate hike going into tomorrow. But I guess we won't know until we get there, right? I guess it's all speculation at this point. And my take is they'll do 75 again, and it'll end up just being kind of us just staying in this general range, at least for right now, right? That's my general take. Java, what do you think, my man? 75 basis points? Are you kidding me? You really think we're getting that? Do you see the shit show that's going on around the world? Ask Mike. Mike will tell you all about it. He's so passionate about it. There's an absolute shit show in the world. Every big company just missed on their earnings today, okay? No one has any money. Everyone's broke. And you think that they're not going to try to stop this still? Come on, man. The market's going to be wrecked tomorrow. You guys need to short Bitcoin, the worst performing asset of 2021, okay? See ya. All right. Anyways, we'll jump back in. So, all right. Anyways, besides what Java thinks, Java is always bearish. If you're new to the channel, Java is always bearish. Don't really pay any attention to Java. He's going to say what he wants to say. Just ignore him, okay? He's a little weird. He's a little fat, but it's okay. It's okay to be fat. But take it for what you will. Anyways, so you got a couple, let's jump on the charts. So we don't really have any patterns, okay? The one pattern we were looking at was this, like, bull flag, and we know that broke down yesterday. All right, so that smacked to the downside yesterday. We broke out of that, so that is kind of irrelevant at this point. So that's why I got rid of this support line here. Now, we are just kind of hovering at this 21K level. And the reason why I do think that we could see a slight, and I mean a very, very slight move to the upside. I'm not expecting us to pump the freaking 24K or whatever, but we do have some vector candles looking up to the upside that we still have to come back up and take. If you look at the 1 hour time frame, we do have this one all the way up towards 22K. Now, that's not a huge move. You might be looking at me and like, Jordan, 22K? Are you serious? That's really the highest you think we go? Well, if we look at where that would kind of line up with, let's take a look. So we have this hourly vector candle at 22K. If we actually extended this over, you guys know we still have this big downtrend of resistance coming down like this, where we have 1 touch, we got 2 touches, we got 3 touches, and if we do pump, I do think you're going to find some resistance up in this area here. So that's honestly what I'm looking for going into tomorrow. And then, if they come out with bad news, well, we probably get rejected from there. If for any points we get some super bullish news, all right, maybe we get a little move to the upside, but we got to break this downtrend of resistance first for us to have any hopium of pumping to the upside. What's going on? Trevor, what's up? Is that a white one, a vector candle? Which one, my friend? Oh, the white one up here? That one also is too. That one also is too. I'm mainly going to be looking for this one, but this one up here is one as well that we could come back up to. So, you know, they don't always have to come up to right away. Just keep an eye on that. You could come up and do that weeks from now, right? But, you know, normally you do come back up and take those. If you actually look here at the RSI as well, let's take a look down here at our infamous RSI level, because we know we love the RSI in this channel, okay? Let me know in the chat if you love the RSI. You know, let me know in the chat if you don't give a shit about the RSI. Let me know in the chat if you're like Mike, who's probably going to look at me and be like this. You know, this is what Mike has to say about the RSI. There's no point in looking at any RSI. We are in a recession. You think an RSI is going to keep us up? Are you serious? We are in a recession. There's nothing that can hold us up right now. Everyone's broke. Everyone's using credit cards. Okay? No one has any money for groceries. And you think people are going to be buying Bitcoin? Not one company has announced them buying Bitcoin during earnings this week. Not one. Okay? Institutions are not buying. Christ. Christ, man. What do you guys think? Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Negative Nancy Mike. Okay? But here's the thing. Here's the thing. You do have this RSI resistance coming back down too. And you can see where we're sitting right now. All right? Right here. You're coming down right here. 51 on the RSI. We got 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits, 5 hits, 6 hits, 7 hits. That's been the point where you've gotten, okay? You've gotten rejection off that level 8 times. So, I mean, if history was to repeat, you might find some resistance where you're at right now too. So, we're going to watch this. This is the point where I'm going to watch tonight. If this breaks to the upside tonight, I think that's going to be the point where you do get that move up to like 22K going into tomorrow. This is the big area for me to watch right here on our little relative strength index. You know what I mean? All right, so let's jump on into the 4-hour time frame. I mean, right now we're just kind of in the middle of a range. You know what I'm saying? So we can talk about this all we want. But we're sort of just in the middle of the range, and we're sitting at the bottom. We know we have this 2 vector candles here, where everyone FOMO'd in, okay? And now we came back down to take those. We actually came right to the bottom of that vector candle right here on the daily time frame. So we're finding some support there at 20,800. Is it going to hold? You know, that's up for tomorrow for us to talk about. But right now we are still holding that. If that breaks, we are looking for a test of the bottom of the bear flag. And we know the last couple times that that bear flag has broken has not ended very pretty, and has resulted in the measure move of the bear flag. Just to put it out there, listen, measure moves aren't my favorite, but if you were to put the measure move to the top of the bear flag and extend it back to the downside, it does give you a measure move target back down to 13K. Don't quote me. I'm just looking at what the charts are saying, okay? Don't shoot me, okay? You guys are all probably looking at me like Jimmy's looking at me right now. 13K? Are you serious? You're like the anti-George. You're like the anti-George. Strap up, we're going to the moon, Jordan. I swear, if you say that one more time, I'm going to come over there and I'm going to shove this plunger right up your ass. Okay? Right up your ass. Ass. Jimmy. Get out of here, horse guy. You freaking weirdo. Horse guy's a freaking weirdo, man. I guess you could say it a different way, but don't shoot the messenger, man, okay? That's just what the charts are saying, all right? So it is what it is. I can't change it. If I could change it and we were up at 100K right now, you know I would, okay? Now, I will say this. We're back down at $21,000, guys, okay? We're back down at $21,000. So a quick rant alert real quick.
Rant alert.
All right? A quick rant alert. Here's the thing. Guys, wherever we go right now, you gotta be able to take advantage at some point, okay? I told you guys, I think we're closer to the bottom than we are the top, okay? That might sound stupid because we're very far from the top, but you get the point, okay? Percentage-wise, I think we're closer to the bottom than we are the top. To me, like, worst case scenario to me is like 10K. I mean, if we go lower than 10K, that's going to be some like massive, like the world is ending type shit. All right? Seriously, I don't see that. And I know I said this about 20K, but 20K and 10K is a huge difference. It doesn't seem like it. That's a 50% difference. Here's the thing, all right? 10K is like, is even pretty far from me. 14K, a little bit more realistic. I told you guys, from here on out, anything that you buy from here on out, I think will be an absolute steal in 2 years, and you got to be ready to take advantage, okay? It's another one of these weeks that, you know, anything can really happen. If we pump, okay. But if we do have that dump, you got to be ready with whatever you have on the sidelines. I know times are a little tough for a lot of different people. I'm not going to act like they aren't, okay? But whatever you do have, you got to be ready to take advantage of these dumps, because if you don't, other people are going to take advantage of the opportunities while they leave you in the dust. You're going to be FOMOing in when the markets start going back up, and whenever it is, right? A couple months from now, whenever the next halving is, you got to be ready to take advantage, man, all right? So we're back down at 21K. We're back down at, you know, levels where I think it's respectable to start DCAing again. You guys do you, but take advantage of it, okay? Wherever we go. I know I sound bearish. Long term, nothing has changed, man. It's continuing to stack the sats and be ready for when the market goes back up to the upside. Can I hear all my bulls in the chat? All my long-term bulls, okay? You guys need to be stacking, okay? This is not time to cry like babies and cry that you're broke. These are the times where the true warriors come out to play. You think the bottom is going to be easy to find? You think you're going to be walloping through the flowers as we are walloping to the bottom? No. No. It is not going to be easy to find. Hold on. Sorry, I've been holding that in for a while. It is not going to be easy to find. It is going to be hard. There's going to be a lot of blood. There's going to be a lot of tears. Every bottom has blood and tears, but if you don't take advantage, it will not be your bottom. It will be ours. So be ready whenever you are to take advantage of the dump. All Vikings. All right, I'm trying to do like a super motivational speech here. But you get the point, okay? You get the point. I'm trying to be a little bit motivational. You get the point, man. You guys know me, all right? I'm embarrassed for a little bit, right? And my new nickname is Bearish Jordan, okay? You guys know the new nickname. Or Jordan Camirand. Everyone likes to call me Jordan Camirand. But the long-term picture has not changed, okay? I'm not in this for the short-term moves. I'm in this for the big, big move of the bull markets, okay? So be ready, man. Be ready. I'm not going to say we're going to dump this week. I'm not really that convinced, actually, that we do dump this week, to be honest. I think we've already came back down to the range. That's what I've been looking for the last couple weeks. So it is what it is. Anyways, what I expect to happen, and you guys are probably wondering like this, Jordan, what do you expect to happen? What do you expect? Because, you know, you're talking a big game here. You're giving us a lot of scenarios. What do you think is going to happen? Well, I'll tell you guys exactly what's going to happen, okay? I'll tell you guys exactly what's going to happen, all right? In my opinion, this is my opinion. Take it for what you will. I actually think tomorrow we're going to get the 75 basis point rate hike, okay? Everyone's freaking out right now at the possibility of a 100 basis point rate hike. Everyone's de-risking because of the possibility of that. Because if we do get that, we're going to absolutely tank. It's not impossible. But what I think is going to happen is actually we get the 75 basis point rate hike, and we do actually pump off that news. Okay? I know that sounds backwards, but here's the thing, man. I mean, we've been dumping now for a couple days. I actually think it's more likely that we pump off the news going into tomorrow. Okay, we got vector candles galore back to the upside. Are they gonna leave that liquidity up there? Are they gonna leave that volume up there? Or are they gonna go back up and take it before coming back down? Okay, I actually think that we pump going into tomorrow. Okay, maybe we come back up to this level here, right? Maybe, like I said, like 22K, maybe a little bit higher than 22K, and then. Okay, which sets us up for an interesting point where we're still in a bear flag at the end of the day. But what do we do? I mean, I'm looking for a pump. I'll say this. I'm looking for a pump going into tomorrow. I don't think it's going to be a long-lasting one, though, okay? Because nothing in the economy has changed. It's just going to be like an overreaction rally where everyone's overreacting to the news, right? It's kind of a sell the rumor, buy the news, okay? It's kind of the opposite of a buy the rumor, sell the news. Think about it that way, all right? So that's what I expect going into tomorrow. 22K-ish. And then we kind of reevaluate the charts when we get back up to that range. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think. Greg said Thursday dump. True. Let's see. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. 5K said Dirk. Oh, God. No, I think this will be a short-term pump. It'll actually be something similar to this. Let me actually go back up here in time just a second for you guys. I think it'll be similar to this. Where is it? Right here. So you guys can see what we did right here. And I think it's going to be very, very similar to this price action right here. Right here, man. Right here. We do this. Okay? So right here. We do this. And we pump up, just like we did right here. We basically pumped up to the upside. We pulled back to the golden pocket, the 0.618. We came back up, made a lower high, and then we came back to the downside. This is kind of what I'm expecting now. I don't know if I expect a massive dump like this. I think that's a little bit too crazy for me at the current moment. I think that's a little bit too crazy. I'll never count that out, though. I think we just do a similar thing, right? We make a high. We come back to the 0.618 fib, just like we're at right now, right? We got the FOMC coming tomorrow. We get news that's not as bad, okay, as everyone expects, and everyone overreacted. We get a little bit of a move to the upside, okay, just for us to come right back into the range and kind of crap. It's sort of what I'm looking at. I mean, very similar to the previous price action. You might say, all right, it's not going to be similar to the previous price action, even though up to this point it's been the exact same. So, once again, that's what I'm expecting going into tomorrow. It's interesting because if you look at some of the news that we got today, right, and it kind of backs up my theory, you have Microsoft misses Q4 earnings, right? Microsoft misses Q4 earnings, right? And it didn't really like dump it too much. I actually think I have to go back and check it. I think it rose. And same thing with Alphabet, all right, or Google. So same type of deal, right? They both missed on revenue. They didn't like absolutely crater to the downside, which goes to show if we get some bearish news tomorrow, is it going to be the end of the world? I don't necessarily think so, okay? And this is coming from someone that's been super bearish for, you guys know I've been bearish for a while, and you guys might call me Jordan Camirand, but or Savvy's apprentice. You guys like to call me Savvy's apprentice, but I don't see the massive dump right now that everyone's calling for. I'm happy that we came back to the range. It's time to start accumulating again as we start coming back down. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Tell you what was that? That was Bob's ringtone. I'ma see Bobby Toast. Who's calling me, man? Yo, what's good, homie? What's good, bro? Yeah, yo, you got the meatloaf? Wait, can I get a discount, though? What do you mean 20 bucks? 20 bucks for a 20-pack? What kind of shit is that? Can I at least get like 5% off? Oh, come on, man. I'll give you one Shiba Inu. That's all I got. Alright, friggin', man. Alright, fine. 20 bucks for 20 meatloaf. Fine. Christ, man. I'll be out in a second. I gotta put my clothes on. I'm naked, alright? Give me like 2 seconds. That was Bob's ringtone, man. Anyways, let me go back over here. Let me get back over here, man. I think downside move is coming to test lows, but I also think we're close to the bottom. I think we're closer to the bottom than people think too, man. And that's what I've said. I think crab range, I think range in sideways is more likely than us going significantly lower, right? I think 14K is probable at some point in the future, but you know, lower than that, I don't know about that. I don't necessarily know about that. But, you know, we know that typically bear markets, we go down 85%. So I would not count out anything in this market. You know what I mean? Let's see. Mr. Hart said, Jordan, you wish Savvy a birthday today. I did not know it was Savvy's birthday. Happy birthday, Savvy, man. Hope you have a fantastic day, man. You've been killing it. You've been doing your thing. You deserve to have a great day, Mr. Savvy. All right? You do you. Make sure you turn that frown upside down, my friend. All right? Let's see. Greg said the crab life. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat here. 6 more months down. Wouldn't be surprised, man. That's what we've done in previous bear markets, you know, where we end up just settling up at some point, you know, at the lows, right? 2018, we settled up there for what, November to freaking April, right? For 5 months at the lows. And I'm pretty sure 2014, 2015 was like 6 months or so, if I remember correctly. January to October. It's actually 9 months in 2014, 2015. So typically you do stay, you know, wherever the bottom ends up being, you do typically stay there for a significant period of time. Now it doesn't have to play out that way. The top didn't play out the same way that it did in previous bull markets. So why does it say the bottom has to play out the same way in this next bear market? It doesn't. It's just you're just looking at it from the same lens, and that's really all you can do, you know. Let's see. Lifer versus Jordan boxing match. I'm not trolling anyone, man. I'm not. I do troll, you know me, but I'm not boxing anyone, man. There's no point in boxing. Boxing is so dumb. You know what I mean? There's plenty of other ways to inflate your ego rather than fighting someone. What's going on, John? Mr. Jordan, would you like more, Shiba or ApeCoin? I'm actually gonna say Shiba, man. I'm gonna say Shiba. I would actually like Dogecoin more than ApeCoin too, my friend, if I'm going to be honest. Let's see you guys say to the chat. There is a 2-month recess after this. Yeah, and that's why right now tomorrow is such a great day, man, because there's no more rate hikes until at least September. So this one, I mean, I'm not going to say this is 100% going to be the last one, but this one could be the start of the wind down, right? And we'll find out, man. Tomorrow is going to be a great indicator on what's to come. Like right now, we're sort of just chilling. We're sort of just talking because a lot of what we're talking about highly depends on what happens tomorrow, okay? Highly depends. Most likely they come out with 75. It's going to be what everyone expects. It's not going to be a huge deal. But if they do come out with the banger 100, people are going to freak out, man. So a lot of what we talk about could hugely dictate on what happens in the news tomorrow. All right, so let's stay vigilant until then. Let's see. Invest Answer says bottom is in. Hey, I got no problem with people saying the bottom is in. I actually think, you know, look at where we are. We're at 21K. I'm not going to completely rule out that 17,500 is the bottom, right? I don't know when the bottom is going to be. All I know is if we come back down to these support levels at 18K, 17K, I'm going to be buying at those levels again, just in case we end up doing some type of big W pattern. Because what do we know about every bear market? Every bear market ends in some type of W pattern, some type of bottom formation, okay? Where, you know, if we do come back down here over the course of the next couple weeks, right, back down to 18K, 17K, we start to mosey our way back down, I'm going to hedge my bets a little bit and buy some here, okay? If we go down lower, that's fine. We probably go to 14K at that point, and we scoop up more, okay? But to me, I got to hedge my bets here in case this ends up being some type of double bottom and we do go back to the upside. Just in case, right? I'm not going to rule that out. I'm not in the business of timing the bottom, man. How many people have tried to time the bottom up to this point and have been absolutely dead wrong, you know? That's my point. Pi Cycle Bottom says bottom is in too. Yeah, the Pi Cycle Bottom does say the bottom is in, okay? There's a lot of things that say the bottom is in. A lot of things. Let's see what George has to say about it. I am George. We're all George. Guys, there are so many bottom indicators in crypto right now, okay? The biggest one, the biggest bottom indicator for crypto is the Fear and Greed Index. We are currently at a 26, and I told you guys, when we get clumped up on fear like this, that ends up being most of the time some type of macro bottom. So we are clumped up on the Fear and Greed Index. We also have the Bitcoin addresses continuing to rise. Now, just once again, completely ignore that they always go up, but that means that the bottom is in, that the Bitcoin addresses are continuing up. We also have the Nipple, or is it Nipple? I think the Nipple. I don't even know what this indicator stands for. That also says that the bottom is in. I don't really know what goes into this. I'm sort of just guessing. Okay, I don't even know what this indicator means, but it's bottomed out. So that means that the bottom is in, okay? We also have, you know, once again, Tesla sold 75% of their Bitcoin. That is bullish, okay? And also, not one company has announced the Bitcoin buy in their earnings this week. That is bullish, okay? So take it for you guys. The bottom is in. All right. I'll catch you guys later. Now let's do some Q&A. Let's do some Q&A. Let's see. You guys have any questions for me in the chat? Any questions for me? No one has questions for me today? No questions? Strong base? George Q&A. How high is how high is my body count? You don't want to know that. You don't want to know that. My body count is I have a higher body count than more Bitcoin than I own. That's all I'll say. Okay? I can imagine George actually answering that question. Shout out to my guy, George, man. I got to give George a credit. George is always positive. I got to give him some credit, man. Here's what I'll say about George. He is always freaking positive. I got to give him a little bit of credit, man. Because I know he takes a beating in the chat sometimes. Like we all do. I mean, it is what it is. But he continues to stay positive. He sticks to his guns, and I got to give him credit for that. He's not going to let the current market dictate what he does. So shout out to my guy George, man. I know we up here and we take it as a compliment. If I show you on my stream, you got to take it as a compliment, man. That means that I watch you, okay, and I understand what you say. Take it as a compliment. All right. Shout out to my guy George, though. George is cool, man. He's funny too. He's funny in his own way. All right. So that's that. Crunk said Jordan's hairline looks different today. Yeah, you guys were saying that yesterday. Did I go bald a little bit or something? It does, man. Oh my Lord, it's deep. It is deep. That's what the bear market does to you. Holy moly, man. That is deep. That is so friggin' deep. Jordan, it's okay. We have the same hairline now. But let me tell you right now, we don't have the same hairline everywhere else. Okay? Melissa likes it a little furry. You know what I mean? So, you know, take it for what you will. At least you're going bald in the right places. You know what I mean? Because I'm not, that's for sure. Java, that's friggin' disgusting. Are you serious? We're on a stream right now. I would never do anything that disgusting on stream. All right. Anyways. Dan threw up. I love it, man. Dan threw up. All right. So let's continue on. So, what do we got? Bitcoin still just kind of chilling. I will say this, man. I mean, what I'm looking at is I told you guys earlier. I am looking for a short-term move to the upside. Okay, a short-term move to the upside. We got the 4-hour stock RSI also crossing up. If I didn't mention that earlier, so you got some interesting things on the charts for really everything. We're really just waiting until tomorrow. And I will say this again, man. This is the one big thing that I'm watching is the daily RSI. Okay, every single big dumperoo has started, right? Has started with the break of this RSI support line, okay? We can go back in the past. We've been talking about this every damn day. Right here, at from April 5th, you broke that right here, April 5th, and you smacked to the downside. Right here, you broke it right here on June 8th. From June 8th, you smacked it to the downside. Look where Bitcoin's chilling right now, all right? Now, this doesn't mean that we can get a little short-term move on the 4-hour time frame, come back up and test some levels first, okay? That's not what that doesn't mean, but we are teetering on that level again. And I don't want to teeter. This is not something I want to teeter on, okay? I don't want to be teetering. This is like teetering on a little cliff that you don't want to fall over, right? It's like looking down on a cliff and being like, holy shit, I'm standing on a cliff. I don't want to fall. This is kind of where we're at right now, all right? So we're going to watch that going into tomorrow. This could dictate a lot. Mason, what's going on, man? Savvy bear flaggy to the downside. Savvy bear flaggy to the downside. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. It's like Sammy Cuppy handy to the upside, but in a savvy version. I love it. Savvy loves the bear flags too. I would know because I'm his apprentice. You know what I mean?
Do you still think Harmony won tomorrow?
Let's see. I hope Jordan don't have a jungle. That's crazy, man. Psycho Pearl said, "Do you think Harmony 1 can come back?" I think so. I think most altcoins can come back. right? I mean, think about how far we come down to the downside. Everyone was calling for every altcoin to die. How many altcoins have died that are high? One? You know, we won't speak of the name because we can. I guess it's back. A little old Luna, right? How many altcoins have died up to this point? Really none. Okay, doesn't mean they're all pumping. They're in the bull market, even though it's what they did last time. They all pumped. You could have bought any one of them and they would have went up. If we're gonna be honest here. But yeah, I mean, do I think it'll come back? Yes, I do. I do. Let me see what else you guys are saying in here. Clayton with the super sticker. What's going on, Clayton? Love you, man. Love you. All right. Let's jump on some other charts. I actually want to go check ETH real quick. Look what ETH did today. Look what little Ethereum did today. Ethereum, yesterday we closed right at the 50 EMA. You can see right here, right at the 50 EMA. We know I love the 50 EMA. Shout out to my guy Tino. Let me know. Who's all the pattern watchers in the chat, man? Shout out to my guy Tino. The absolute stud. Taught me about the power of the 50 EMA. Okay? We broke the 50 EMA here on the close yesterday. Now, it looks like we're going to close below it today. But we did find a little, we at least came back above the 20 EMA. So what we did basically today on Ethereum is we came back down, took this yellow vector candle looking left, right, and are now trying to bounce back to the upside. The question is, and I think the question is that everyone's wondering right now, let me go back over here in the charts, okay? This ties in together what I expect to see from Bitcoin. If you look at the 4-hour time frame, which is the 200 EMA, is basically the 50 EMA on the 1-hour time frame, right, or on the daily, I should say. This is what I expect to see. It kind of all correlates together. Let's go look at the 4-hour. Where's my come on, man? Where's my path? You guys ever go on TradingView? You try to find something, you just can't find it. It's ridiculous. Like, you've been on TradingView for hours, days, weeks of your life, and you can't find the most simple thing on TradingView. Happens to me every single day. I don't know if it's me getting old or me just an idiot, but it could be one of the two. Here's what I'm looking at here. So we had this previous, let me just take this one here. Let me take this one to the upside here. So we had this previous support coming up here. Look what we also have that we never came back up and took. We have this white vector candle up here, right at the previous support, right where the 50 EMA is right now on the 4-hour time frame. Just like Bitcoin, you already seen it kind of for Ethereum here. Wouldn't be surprised if you see a little bit more upwards price action, come back up, take this level here, right, where you got your yellow, white vector candle, previous support, and you get rejected from that level. All right? Would not be surprised freaking ever. And the hope for the bulls would be that if you got rejected, you would come back down, make some type of higher low, and continue back to the upside for Ethereum. This would be the ultimate bullish case for the bulls at the moment. So I do think you'll see, upwards of not too much higher, maybe like, 1476 is where the 50 EMA is at the moment. I still do see a little bit of upside price action here for ETH in the immediate short term. Okay, we're not just going to dump straight down to the downside. You're going to have your ebbs and flows and your wiggly woos, doogly doos. All right, so take it for what you will. Mini market maker must be sleeping. That's funny, man. What's going on, Wes? No pain, no gain. Remember that, Savvy? It's true. It's true, man. There is no pain. There's no freaking gain. Man, absolutely delicious. We still have vectors lower. Very, very true, too. That's why I think we retrace, and then we still come back down, ultimately. What I think is, I told you guys what I think. I think we come back up here, retrace, and then we start coming back here to take these 4-hour vector candles lower. If you really want my honest opinion. But I like to take it step by step. So let's see the move up first. Let's see how we look when we get up here. And then we'll look for that move to the downside, right? Which is really just a classic pattern that, what you want to see is just a move below, test the 200, come back up, test the 50, continuation to the downside, all right? That's really it. But let's take it step by step. Let's not say it's 100% going to happen. Shout out to Wes, though. Love my guy, Wes. Love my guy, Wes, man. I've noticed Carl's kind of quiet lately. What do you mean? Carl's not quiet. I see him every day.
And I'm here to bring you this cryptocurrency video. Bitcoin has fallen out from this falling wedge, and I have made 100x on my long position over here on Bybit. You guys should go use my Bybit link. Links down in the description. Bybit link, Bybit link, Bybit link, Bybit link, Bybit link, Bybit link, Bybit link.
We know! You like Bybit!
The hell is Bybit? What the hell is Bybit? I watch this guy on YouTube every day. His name's Carl. He makes a 2-minute video. The ad is longer. The ad that I watch before the video is longer than the damn video. And then he just talks about Bybit for half the damn video. And he tells me to check out his vlog channel. This is ridiculous. Just wasting my whole damn life. I'm already 80 years old. I don't got time to watch this. There's no volume on the channel. Shout out to Mike, man. I'm falling in love with Mike. Mike is probably one of my favorite uncles now. I do have to say. He's quite swell to hang out with. What's up, Kennedy? Let's see. We got to say in the chat. The glance every time. The pump song. Let's go check out BTC. We still got a little. Let's look at this poll though. Where will Bitcoin close tomorrow? So we have 885 votes. Guys, make sure you put your vote in this poll, okay? And I'm not talking about the poll you're thinking of. If you're in Vegas, we're not talking about that poll, all right? Put the vote in the poll. Like the stream, by the way, while you're at it. And quite frankly, no pun intended, quite frankly, let's see what you guys are saying in this poll. So we have 888 votes as it stands, okay? Where will Bitcoin close tomorrow? So we have 16% of people said 24K plus. We have 14% of people say 22 to 24K. We have 29% of people said 20K to 22K. And we have 40%. Holy moly, man. People are bearish right now. Bearish. 3 days ago, everyone was bullish. It's crazy how this works. We have 40% of people who said below 20K. So everyone's against my, I seem to be counter trading everyone. It's I guess it's sort of working lately. I've been counter trading everyone. So now everyone's bearish, 20K tomorrow. You guys said, I told you guys I think we're going to pump tomorrow. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. I think we're going to see a little bit of doop-de-doop-de-doop, craziness tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised to see pump, dump. Kind of like you saw on the CPI day the other day. When the CPI data came out, you had like this big pump and then you dumped. I wouldn't be surprised if you see something like that. But 40% of people are bearish, man. so there you go. Usually people vote on what they want to see. Facts. Bitcoin always does the opposite. Then sheeps. I guess. I don't know. All right, so Bitcoin is coming up. Like I said, I do think we see, we have 21.6 coming here. And we have buy BTC every day. And we have 22K, which I do think Bitcoin can come back up to. You know what I mean? Up, down, more sideways. Up, down, crab. This is what it is. Where's the fractal? We got no fractals right now, man. Listen, if we had a fractal, I would bring it out. They don't call me Fractal Inu for no reason. We got 0 fractals right now. And if you guys actually want to see a cool fractal, though, actually, yeah. Let's go look at a cool fractal, then we'll look at some altcoins, okay? We can look at some alts. Let me know if you want to look at any alts. ETH is getting that move to the upside. Like I said, I expect ETH to come back up to this previous support level at the very least, back up to like 1470 or so. Let's see. No pain. Wes said, Carl. All right, anyways, I'm going to move on. Yes, Wes, I agree, man. I agree. Anyways, ETH is coming back up to the upside right now. Let's see if we can get back up there. 21,200 for BTC. Can we break these highs? If we break these highs, I think we'll see a good size move up. It's just that, can we break these highs in the short term for Bitcoin? All right, let's find out. If we do, I think we have to see a pretty quick move up to the 200 EMA here on the 15-minute time frame. All right, so let's watch there. You guys want to see a cool fractal? Let me know in the chat. Yes or no? Do you want to see a cool hopium fractal? Let me know in the chat. A cool hopium fractal. You can say no if you want, okay? You guys know how my fractals have turned out in the past. To be fair, though, no fractal ends up being perfect, except Savvy's Amazon fractal, okay? Except Savvy's Amazon fractal. You talking shit about fractals? The Amazon fractal is going to play out. I remain bearish, and nothing has changed, okay? There is nothing bullish in the charts. We're simply getting a quick move to the upside. I mean, the highest I see is back up here to like 21.6, and then I'm expecting Bitcoin to come back down to the downside, guys. All right, my target still stands. I still have the target back down to 6K. You know, it's just like the Amazon chart. So I continue to remain bearish. You know, and that's really it. That's really it. Savvy, you're awesome. One day I strive to be you. You're such a good shorter. You know, I'm a little bit more rich than you because I'm dumb and I take dumb chances. But Savvy, I love you, man. You're so old, but you're so cute too. Look at you. Look at how cute Savvy is, guys. All right. Anyways, Wes said, can you check the altcoin squirt game? Oh, come on, man. Everyone's saying no. No bullish hopium fractal. Oh, come on, man. We're all Wes. We're all Wes. We are all Wes. Let me take this off here. You guys want no bullish hopium fractal? Are you serious? What? Dan said, sure, I guess. Let's see. Let's see. It could play out. Yes, bring the fractal out. Bring the fractal back. All right. All right. If you want to see this is a hopium fractal. Now, I'm going to say this. This is not what I think is going to play out. I want to make that disclaimer. Okay. This is just a hopium fractal. All right. Take it for what it is. I'm not saying this is going to play out. I know you guys are going to say, you guys are going to clip this and say, look what Jordan thinks is going to play out. What an idiot. All right. No, this is not what I think is going to play out. Okay. But a little bit of a hopium fractal. Let's bring it over here. Let's bring it on over, shall we? Let's do this. Let's do a little bada bing, bada boom. All right, so ignore the dump. We are, you know, we obviously, it's an extended fractal. It's not perfect. Don't get me wrong. It's not so much about the absolute matchup, okay? You take it for what you will. All right, let me try to match this up perfectly. Once again, not what I think is going to happen, but if we look at it like this, all right, it's not about perfect pumps and dumps. It's about the first higher high, the second high at the same level, the deviation to the upside. Now, if this was going to play out the same way, okay, and I will say this, if this was going out the same way, you should expect the next week or so to be absolutely bloody as hell. Okay, like it's super, super bloody to the point where Bob's freaking out. He's hiding under the bed, right? You got even Crypto Rover is bearish. Okay, that's what you should expect here over the course of the next couple of weeks if this wants to play out. Wes said, "I'm just trolling you." Shout out to you, man. You control me, Wes. You're the only person in the chat that control me, man. You know what I mean? But we would expect a massive move back to the downside, and quite frankly, we don't want to see this. We don't want to see this. We know a horse guy will be doing. What?
Sorry, bro. Just trolling.
I thought we were bullish. I thought we were bullish. Everyone told me we were going to 28K and 30K. Why are we dumping? This is ridiculous. Rover. It's all Rover's fault. Look at his face. He's so bullish all the time. Look at him. Whoa, he's bullish. No, but if this was I'm still a horse guy. If it was to play out, all right, you would see a pretty big dump to the downside. You would probably expect somewhat of a lower low, you know, 17K, 16K, somewhere in that range, where you kind of just oscillate sideways for a little bit. You know, and what this would kind of correlate to, if you were to look at something like this, all right, if you had a big dump, this comes out to like September. The kind of turn of events for this to happen would be if, this is the class of Wyckoff accumulation, if you guys didn't know, okay? You do see bottoms like this for a lot, and you see tops like the opposite a lot, right? This is the classic Wyckoff from last summer where everyone was, including myself, we're kind of jerking off to, So the time frame kind of makes sense. We come until September, right? We get a little, one more rate hike this week. Maybe we get a little bit of dumpage. We hang out at the lows for a while, test the lows again. September, they say, all right, inflation's over. We're printing money again. Okay? And then everyone, we can come all party like the USA going into September. Woo! Hell yeah! No more rate hikes. We're printing money again, fellas. Alright? I mean, so the time frame would make some sense, but, you know, this is obviously a little bit of hopium, man. We'll continue to follow it, but, it is what it is. Let's go back to BTC, man. No, I'm not playing the pump song for the actual pump here. But Bitcoin looks like it is coming up a little bit here. 21.2 at the moment, guys. 21.2. Let's see. Nothing is for free. Let me see. It's also a W. There you go, Crane. It's also a W. So it's just speculation. We'll keep an eye on it, but it's obviously it's a little bit early to say that's going to play out here. All right, so 21.2. Party like the USA. In debt and don't care. Facts, man. We're in so much debt. Let's just print more money, you know? That's been the old. I mean, it's the people in office right now, just kind of screwing over the younger generation. But it is what it is. Let's just screw over all the younger generation. Let's just kick the can down the road. They'll deal with it. They'll deal with it down the line. And now we're getting to that point here, which is slightly irritating, but it is what it is. Whoever takes advantage of it over the next couple months to years it's gonna be the winners. But you know, it sucks for people that are coming that are just like newbies coming into the market at this time. But it is what it is, or I should say last year at the highs. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, Bitcoin's trying to come up right now. Like we said, if it can break these highs, I won't be surprised if it gets to move back up to 21.5 pretty quickly here. We're kind of just stalling at the moment though. See if it has any more juice. Going up for today, man. We got to break this previous wick, 21.260. Let's break that previous wick, 21.260. We got to break that. We got the 50 EMA at 21.469. Let's see if we can break that in the short term. All right, let's do it, man. All my bulls out there. Let's do it, man. Let's see. The chat is crazy funny. Yeah, the chat is wild today. The chat is wild. Let's see. Check Cadena. We can check out some alts in the meantime. Matic. You know, right now Matic's getting the pullback. A pullback to the 20 EMA. What's not too shabby about Matic, it did come back, took this yellow vector candle looking left. Where's my little stocky here? There it is. Daily stocks are coming down quick for Matic, which is a good sign. The only problem I see with Matic, and I'm going to continue to say this until it plays out, you can hate me all you want. It is what it is. You still got these two vector candles. You still got this one here, back down at 64 cents, and you still got this one all the way back down here at 53 cents. At some point, these are gonna come back down and be taken, man. You know what I mean? At some point, they're gonna come back down and taken. So whether you get a pump up first, and then you come back down, or you just come and take them right now, it is what it is. You're gonna come back down to those levels anyways, in my opinion. Okay, I do think we're gonna see a little bit of upwards price action here. Wouldn't be surprised if we pump up again, test the 200 EMA, and come back down. Same as Bitcoin, right? But the point still stands. I do think we see something like this over the course of the next couple of days, right? I'm once again taking the contrarian stance. Because now, a couple of days ago, everyone was bullish. Okay, I was bearish. Now everyone's bearish. I'm going to be slightly bullish. We'll see how it works out. And I'm not just being a contrarian to be a contrarian. Like, I'm taking what the charts are giving me here. You know what I mean? Kennedy said, "You're my fave, though. I've definitely trolled." Hey, everyone trolls, man. It is what it is. Let's see what you say in the chat. If you redraw the bottom of the flag, we could just be retesting it. You're saying if you're bottom the bottom of the flag right now? Testing the bottom of the flag right now? Oh, you're saying this one right here. You're saying the one that we broke out of already. So you're saying this one, if we bring this down like this, we could just be breaking down to the downside, coming up to test it. This could be the retest before a dump. I mean, you could. I mean, when it's a down-sloping pattern, when you come up and retest it, I'm not hugely worried about that, you know? If it's an upward-sloping pattern, yeah, I'll come up and retest. That makes sense. But this one, I think it's more of a... I think it's going to be more of a move to the upside here. What's going on, Franco? What's more annoying, sir, boss, or guy? I would say,
What's more annoying?
man.
Or guy? Thanks, guy.
Let me ask the chat. What's more annoying, sir, boss, or guy? Sir, boss, or guy? Thanks, guy. I would say sir. Sir. Boss is fine. We're gonna say if someone's like, yo, what's up, boss? That's fine. If someone said, yo, what's up, guy? Guy is kind of, I don't really like guy either, right? And no, Franco called me guy, so no offense to you, brother, but I don't like sir or guy. Okay, now everyone's gonna call me sir in the chat and guy in the chat. I think boss is fine. Sir is the worst though, and guy is second worst, and then boss. Chief is more annoying. No one's called me Chief since high school, you know? Chief was back in the day, since high school. Chief. Sir is embarrassing. Nice. Can we do XMR? I got you, man. Let me go back and see what you guys said in the super chats here. I meant to do these earlier. Wes wants to look at Squirt. Is this a meme coin, my friend? What do we got on Squirt? Let's see. Squirt. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Squid. Is that Squid Game? No, it isn't. Squirt Game? Is it Squid? Look at Squid Game, man. This is the biggest pump and dump ever. 25 cents, now back down to 1 cent. I'm actually surprised it's still holding at 1 cent, though. Look at everyone who FOMO'd right here, man. That's nuts. I think it was more so on the daily. Oh, man. The FOMO on Squid Game. It was incredible. But yeah, man. Squid Game is back down to the oblivion. It's actually holding the lows, though. If you want to be fair on Squid Game here, okay? Bob might like this. It's gonna add. It looks like it's about to add a 0. So Bob might like this slightly here. Only 2 zeros? I need at least 3 zeros to buy this. At least 3. Like I can't buy this with 1 0. I need a better meme coin than this. This coin sucks. Not only has it never pumped, but it also only has 2 zeros. It's ridiculous. This meme coin is dead. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you, Bob. No, but you know, you're actually right at the lows. So it's an interesting point. It is an interesting point. If this breaks, though, oh Lord, sayonara, man, sayonara.
Everybody panic. We're going to 0.
We're going back down to the deep depths of the crypto abyss there, as my guy Kipter Kirby would say. And quite frankly, you might have a little bit of a hold on, a little bit of a warning. Shots fired. Let's see.
Mona and OMI, my good homies.
Can you check Mona and Omi? I got you, man. Dan said, can we look at XMR? Dan loves XMR, man. Let's see. XMR. Let's see. A little bit XMR. So 150. XMR's actually been killing it, man. I troll him. I troll him for liking XMR, I think. I think it was XMR. But it's holding up pretty well. I mean, it's up relatively the same as alts, but since about, I mean, the middle of June, it's actually been going to the upside where everything else is, I mean, slightly to the upside recently, but it was more so going sideways before. It's kind of just been in a big uptrend. You're back above the 50. You're trying to hold the 50. You got some pretty big volume off the 50 EMA. The question is, are they going to be able to push it up higher? That's the big question here. Because you did get it back above the 50, which you want to see. You did back test the 50 EMA. Now you're looking to get that volume back to the upside, which looks like they're trying to give you some volume pumping up there, you know? Let me actually see one thing here, though. Do we have a little bit of a classic? You know, it's not confirmed yet. We want to see a little bit more price action, but do we have a little bit more of a classic rising wedge? Okay? A little bit of a rising wedgie. Down, up, down, up, down. Higher highs, higher lows.
Saudi Shiba INA.
Be careful here, right? Be careful. It could come up a little bit more. Okay, it definitely could, because you do have the top of this vector looking up right here on the red candle there. So you come up to like 157, but just be careful at this current range. Okay, it kind of matches up with what I expect for Bitcoin too, right? Which is a little bit higher. and then kind of a little shady price action. So XMR, until it breaks to 50, I mean, you got to stay a little bit, at least relatively bullish, I guess. Let's see. I can see a plummet of Bitcoin drops. Oh, yeah. It'll come all the way back down to the lows for sure. For sure. Can you check Mona? Mona? Mona. Mona. You know what's funny about Mona? My grandpa used to have a joke when I was a kid. He used to make fun of me. When I was a kid, he was like, Jordan, your girlfriend. I probably should act like Mike at this point. My grandpa was like this. Hey, Jordan, your girlfriend, Mona Flugelbum is here. Moga Flugelbum. She's sitting over there. I met her today. And I used to sit there as a little kid and go, no, I don't have a girlfriend. Girls have cooties. No, she's sitting right over there. Look at Mona. Mona Flugelbum. No, stop, Grandpa. Anyways, it's completely off topic. Completely off topic. But I hope you like the story. Mona. Anyways, let's go like the 4. It says no, absolutely no. Does that have more data than this? All right, there we go. I was like, there's no way that's the only chart. Mona coin. Holy moly. Looks like every coin in the bear market, to be fair. Yeah, you came up a little bit. I mean, this reminds me of the meme when you zoom out on the chart and you go, you know that meme where the guy's like 1%, the chart's like this, and you get a little pump, and the bull's like. It reminds me of that meme. But yeah, I mean, you got to start somewhere. And if we look down at the charts, right down here, right down here, you can see this. Gotta love the past. You gotta love the past. It's very true. Funny, Mono Flugelbum. But yeah, we came up to the 50. We got instantly rejected from the 50. So, you know, not really what you want to see. I mean, you're still holding. This is kind of an ugly chart, to be fair. You got wicks galore everywhere here. All right? When it's spelled sir, it's okay. Drew, I think you're a little bit behind, my friend. Fast forward, Drew. But you did rise up. You rose down. You got the move above the W formation. You're coming back down to test. The question is, will you hold this range right here? Okay? It looks like you're coming down pretty hot and heavy. You just want to hold the W formation highs. If this range breaks 51.5, this is coming back down to the lows, man. You know? At the very least, coming back down to 47 cents. At the very, very freaking least. So, let's watch that for Mona. But little old Mona Flugelbum is, is sort of sitting there. Let's see. Wayne said, do you know the difference between a vitamin and a hormone? I can't make a vitamin. I don't get it. Wayne, I don't get it whatsoever, man. Take it for what you will. Sometimes it takes me a little while to understand jokes. You know what I mean? All right, we're closing. We're getting close. Let's go check the close. All right, so we closed at a measly. Let's see. 21,300. So we closed that at measly 21,000. 250. Now, what are we gonna do now? We spiked down to the bottom of that vector candle, but we got bought up pretty nicely there. Are we gonna see that move to the upside now? Let's find out. Right, Bitcoin's coming back up to the previous highs. Can it break out now, or is it gonna come back down to the downside first? Let's find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. All right. We are breaking that RSI resistance line, it looks like, though. Yeah, it looks like we did break that. That's kind of juicy. I do like that for some upwards price action. I'm not going to lie, man. You know I love my RSI resistance lines and support lines, okay? You know we have a beautiful one on the daily. This hourly one, which has been the current resistance on this whole downtrend, looks like it's breaking out. I want to see a little bit more confirmation on this. But it looks like we have broken at least the tippity tops of this, which is nice, which is very, very nice. Very, very nice. All right, so let's see. Let's see. Like I said, I am looking for a move with the 22K going into tomorrow, bearing some absolutely horrid news that comes out. Let's see. The good old Dragon Ball Z cliffhanger. Never gets old. Never gets old. Because you always wanted to see the next episode every single time, you know? Every single time. Let's see. See what you guys are saying in the chat. Let's see. Look like Grim Reaper's Scythe. Nice. I can't make a vitamin, but I can make a hormone. Get it now? I can't make a vitamin. I don't get it. I'm going to be honest, Wayne. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. All right. So back to the charts, my man. Back to the charts. I think we pretty much talked about most things here. I mean, the S&P guys, I mean, I'll continue to say this. I know you guys are going to ignore what I'm going to say, but I'll continue to say the same thing. S&P came up, filled the daily gap perfectly right here. We have a perfectly upward sloping support line here, just like the perfectly upward sloping resistance line we looked at here. Once again, I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. Right? I'm going to expect actually a little bit of a rise up tomorrow. I'm going to be honest. But I am still looking for that move back down to fill this gap back down at 3,800, which should result in a little bit of a move down for BTC at some point over the course of the next couple trading days. Right? Could be next week. But I am expecting a move back down for the S&P, which will affect Bitcoin to come and fill this little beautiful daily gap down here at 3,800. So we'll see what happens, but that should bring down Bitcoin from the current levels. We said that's about a 5% move to the down, about a 3% move to the downside. Now, a 3% move for the stock market probably will have Bitcoin moving up a little bit more. Let's see. It came back for a second chance. I'm going to Google it. I will Google it. I will Google it. Let's see. How do you make a vitamin? That's what I'm saying, Bathwater. How do you make a vitamin? That joke doesn't make any sense. So the S&P, to me, this is sort of the direction I see over the next couple, probably over the next week or so. You know, I mean, the big thing that I want to watch for the S&P is we want to hold this 200 EMA. We've said that every single time we broke the 200 EMA, S&P has gotten wrecked to the downside. If the S&P gets wrecked to the downside, your best bet that Bitcoin will too. So we want to continue to hold that. The best case scenario for the S&P, for me, is if they come back down, test the lows, and then we start some type of rally, right? To me, that's the best case scenario. We want to see some type of W formation, move to the upside. If the 200 EMA breaks, we're probably looking at 3,400 at the very, very least for the S&P. So, which is like the top of the issue to say the March of 2020 crash back here in 2020. All right, so we'll see. I mean, we'll see. It's sort of what I'm expecting going forward, but it is what it is. You got to let time play out, and it'll tell you exactly what you want to know in this market, man. Let's see. Let me ask you guys in the chat. What are you accumulating? And if you are accumulating, I'll ask you guys this. If you guys are accumulating Bitcoin in the chat, where is the next level you will be accumulating BTC? Let me know in the chat. I'm generally curious. I'm generally curious what your strategy is going forward. You know? D said, I'm sick of all your shilling. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? I'm probably the only channel the only crypto channel that you watch that doesn't shill anything, man. You know what I'm saying? So get out of here with your shilling, man. You know what I mean? Buy the dips. Nice. People tell me I should shill more. You know what I mean? I don't, though. I don't. So take it for what you will. The shillings? Oh, I can't take your shillings. I got you. I got you, man. All right. Waiting till at least 19K. Nice. Just wait till it's 67K, then buy. Kurt Schilling. Kurt Schilling was really good. You know? He's getting you confused with Lifer. That's a good one, man. No $10. I'll buy Bitcoin once a Vita. You shield Dunkin'? That's true. That's very, very true. I do shield Dunkin' Donuts. Actually, I do. You guys want to see what I'm drinking right now? Hold on one sec. I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm drinking. Hold up. Right here, man. Here's what I'm... This shit smells so phenomenal. I know you guys don't care. You guys are like, Jordan, this is not a big deal. It is. It is to me, okay? This is a big deal. Because I drink this every day. You see this? You open this. Oh my God, man. This smells so good. You know I love my Dunkin' Donuts. This shit is good, man. It really is. Gross, you should try coffee. Get out of here. Get out of here, be water. No, but in all honesty, I don't care. Keith, get out of here. Keith loves saying I don't care. Dunkin' D's nuts. You shield True Classic Teas like a mofo. Oh, I will again. Let's see. Let's check out the Fear and Greed ads. Let's see what we got. So we're in Fear. We still got the Elliott Wave analysis tool. It knows I'm Savvy's apprentice now. It does. You got the Elliott Wave analysis tool. It's great, man. We're Fear. That's crazy. No True Classic Teas ads lately, though. Well, let's try it again. Should we try it again? True Classic Tees. I love True Classic Tees. True Classic Tees are the best t-shirts. I want to buy True Classic Tees. I'm looking to buy some type of t-shirt. I need a shirt. Okay? Let's give it 10 seconds. We're going to come back to the Fear and Greed ads and see if True Classic Tees will pop up, because I really, really do need some new t-shirts. I do. Let's give it a couple seconds here. All right, so Bitcoin is trying to rise back up. Is it going to have the move to the upside here? You got a yellow vector candle. Looks like you just came back down, took that yellow vector. Is it going to be able to move to the upside now? Because you already did take this. Let's find out. Let's find out. We're not really getting any price action on stream, which is kind of upsetting. You know, you got to take what you can get, I guess. You got to take what you can get. Ethereum's still trying to move up too. Ethereum's like going to lead in the charge again here. Nice bounce off 1350. It's coming back up to test that 50 EMA. Are you going to be able to get back above that 50 EMA is the big question going into tomorrow. If you can get back over that on a close and see some volume over that, that's going to be pretty bullish, man. It's going to be pretty bullish. But let's find out. All right, let's go check the Fear and Greed ads. Let's refresh. No, wait. No. They are listening to me. And it's not the Fear and Greed ads. What did we say earlier today? We made the low IQ joke, okay? Or someone else made the low IQ joke. You know who it was. You know who came on here and made the low IQ joke. It wasn't me. All you friggin' low IQ idiots in the chat. I know you guys watch my streams every day, but you guys are a bunch of low IQ idiots. Low IQ idiots. God. No, it knows. Our next ad is the Brainable IQ test. Average IQ is 100. What is yours? You got to be kidding me, man. I've never searched anything like that in my entire life. You know what I mean? So take it for what you will. If you don't believe in this, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, man. Low IQ. Let's see. The bot is testing you. It's true. How is? They are listening always. They are. All right, Bitcoin's going to move up here. Looks like we are breaking that previous high. See if we can get a little pumpy pump to the upside here. A little pumpy pump to the upside. We are looking for a move back up to 21. I mean, really the 200 EMA first. So let's focus on that. That's at 21,470. All right, that's the 15-minute 200. See if we can get back up here. We're still kind of fighting with this little previous high. I don't think there's really anything looking left. No, there's nothing looking left. So we're fighting with it. We're wrestling with this level. Let's see. Mark said, all jokes aside, you think we'll pump Wednesday, then dump Thursday through the weekend? Precisely, my friend. That's exactly what I think will happen. Okay? Exactly what I think will happen. But I do think we're going to see some upside first, for sure. I don't know how long. Could be through tonight, could be tomorrow too. But I do think we see some upwards price movement, and then we end up coming back down at some point later in the week for sure. That's precisely what I think is going to happen. Let me see. Let's see. Yo, last night we kissed the 200 EMA and then dumped. These dumps share patterns. We may dump when we hit it again. NFA. Could be wrong. Of course. We actually came back up and tested it last time. That's actually a very good call, man. Very good call. It's actually very similar price action, too. Look at the price action. You make a little pump to the 50 EMA. You come back down. Test the 50 EMA again. Dump one more time. Get the big pump up to the 200 EMA. And then you dump back to the downside. That's actually very true. You're doing the same price action again. Come up to the 50, dump, come back up to the 50 again, dump, rise above the 50. Are you going to see the 200 EMA again? I do think that it's likely, maybe not. I mean, I do think at least you're going to see back up here at about 21,500-ish, exactly where the 200 EMA is. That's going to be the real test, though. At least here in like the immediate short term. This is not some crazy long-term price action here, but take it for what you will. It's very true. You guys are too funny, man. In the chat. Very, very true. Let's see. What's going on? Drive crypto? I love it, man. Are you going to short at 21.5K? Probably not, I'm going to be honest. Probably not. Probably not, man. I'm going to be perfectly honest. Raphael, what's up? Have you ever thought about driving, hitchhiking on the subway or bus? You ever thought about driving, hitchhiking on the subway or bus and earning money? Drive Crypto came to innovate with the drive to earn. Drive to earn? That's like, is it like steppin' but drive? That sounds relatively reasonable, I think. Relatively reasonable.
Have you ever thought about driving, hitchhiking?
It would probably work the same. It's just
Drive Crypto came to
that doesn't really have at least with steppin', at least you're getting some steps in. At least you're doing something productive. With drive to earn, you're just burning gas. I mean, I guess you could do it if you're on the way to work or whatever, but you know, I don't see how that's, you know, sort of the same. Like, it doesn't have the same productivity side to it, you know. Jerk to earn. Bob would like that one. He definitely would like that one, man. You know. Wow! What's this new? What is this new stream? Oh. What? I just found a new coin. It's called beef jerky to earn. Beef jerky to earn? What do you do to earn? Let me see. Okay, it says to take my hand. Okay, if I want to get more coins, I gotta move my hand faster. I'm not gonna get into this, man. Anyways, I'm not gonna get too into this. But yeah, you get the point. You get the point here. No, that's terrible. We're not gonna go too deep into that here. All right, what else we got? What else we got, guys? What else we got? A lot of it we're waiting until tomorrow. I'm gonna be honest. You know, today's just a precursor of what we could maybe expect going into tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to tell us what we need to know. Let's see. He said stop. I'm going to stop. I promise you I'm going to stop right now. Bitcoin doesn't solve this. Luna Classic is pumping. You got probably a couple things pumping. Let's see. Look at XRP's pumping. 34 cents. Woohoo! Moon for the XRP. Let's go. XRP is mooning right now. Oh my lord, the car. Absolutely mooning. No, but it's coming up a little bit. Actually, I'm not gonna really do TA on XRP. I mean, it is what it is at this point. It is what it is. I'm not gonna spend too much time on XRP. I mean, altcoins. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, man. I mean, you'll go to other channels looking at alts. Looking at alts during times like this. I've been saying this for a while. Looking at alts in times like this is somewhat irrelevant. If you expect Bitcoin to go up, altcoins are going to go up too. If you expect Bitcoin to go down, altcoins are going to go down too. XRP is going to a little move to the upside. You are bouncing a little bit off support here. Okay, you have got one wick down here. You got the candle close coming in here. You actually got a second wick on this candle, and you got a fourth wick coming here. So it looks like you did hit a little bit of support, which is really, really nice. Now you're going to see that move to the upside. Right? Your whole business turns into some type of big macro, you know, ascending triangle pattern with higher lows, horizontal resistance. You know, it is what it is. Nothing is funnier than TA on most alts. So it's doing what Bitcoin does. Pretty much. But yeah, I mean, listen, it's your hope is for something along the lines of this. It's probably a retrace of the 618 from the swing low to the swing high. Yeah, you slightly went below the 618, but you're still trying to hold it on a close. So let's see if it can retrace now. I'm expecting it to with BTC. BTC is going to rise up, you know, but you know, ultimately it's got to do whatever Bitcoin does. I mean, if you want me to keep it 100 with you, it's not going to pump without Bitcoin. It's not going to dump without Bitcoin. It's going to do what BTC does. Let's see you guys say in the chat. Bob, try Saudi Shiba Inu. Lots of zeros. Saudi Shiba Inu. Let me check it out. Saudi Shiba Inu. Let's do Saudi Shiba. Oh my god. What is this thing? Holy zeros. Bob, do you see this? Holy shit! Holy friggin' shit! 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 zeros? Oh my god! Is this on Robinhood? It's not on Robinhood, but where can I buy this? Where can I buy this friggin' thing? Let me see. Markets. It's on Pancake Swap. I don't even like pancakes. I don't even like meatloaf. Where's Meatloaf Swap? I can't even have Pancake Swap. I was. Oh man, I have too much fun in these streams, man. You gotta have fun. You gotta have fun. Okay. You gotta have fun in this market, especially in times like this. Okay. You gotta have a little fun. Right? We can look at all the charts in the world. It's important that we have a little fun. We take it easy a little bit, all right? You got interesting time in the world right now, right? Let's see, you guys say it. Bob has to use Pancake Swap. Bob has no idea how to use Pancake Swap. No idea. Bob trying to figure out how to use Pancake Swap is like this. All right. How to use Pancake Swap. Connect your wallet to Pancake. Okay, let me get my wallet out of my back pocket. Let me make a pancake real quick. Let me connect it. Okay, there we go. Pancake into wallet. There we go. Okay, it's connected. Okay, how do I get it now? That would be Bob trying to use Pancake Swap. He would never be able to do it. Never. All right. All right, now we're chilling. Now we chilling, man. Now we just chilling. No fun. No fun. All right, let's be super serious. Let's be super serious. Guys, we're gonna have a serious rest of the stream. Hold on 1 second. Let's be serious here. Let's be super serious. Let me grab my handy dandy suit. Here we go. All right. Let me go. Let me be super serious here. All right, here we go. All right, guys. Hold on. Where's my where's the legit one? Hold on. Oh, here it is. All right, guys. Let's do some TNA. Let's do some TNA. All right, guys. Let's start making some money here. We're not messing around anymore. We're not having fun on this stream. We're here to make money. All right? You guys see that I mean business right now? All right. Let's freaking make some money. Let's go draw some random patterns on the chart. All right, here we go. All right. Well, let's bring up Shiba Inu. Let's check it out, man. All right. First thing I see from Shiba Inu, man. This is probably a good short opportunity. We look at this. You got a downtrend of resistance. You got horizontal support. You broke that to the downside. Right now, all it simply does, it looks like you came back up, broke the chart to the downside. You came back up, retested it, and now looks like you're going to continue back down. So I'm going to be looking for a short position on Shiba Inu right at the bottom of this retest. All right? It's a classic. What do you call it? An upside down cup and handle pattern. Oh, man. All right. Anyways, no, in all seriousness, we're going to keep it serious here. We're going to keep it serious, man. We got a falling wedge pattern. These break up about 68% of the time, man. I can figure that out on a free YouTube video. All right, here we go. Finally got serious. Oh, God. All right. In all seriousness, man. If you want to check out some altcoins, let me know, man. Let me know. All right. Now I respect you. Because I have the suit on, you respect me now? Oh, what does this world come to? All right. Anyways, you know what's funny? Like back in the days, we used to all be think about like the seriousness of the world. Back in the days, we literally just we all used to be cavemen, and we used to like the alpha caveman was naked, and people took him seriously. He didn't have to wear a suit. Now you gotta wear. Now you can't be naked. You gotta be wearing a suit for people to take you seriously. You know. But that's besides the point. Or you gotta sound like a nerd. One of the two. You gotta wear a suit or sound like a nerd. You know what I mean? Let's see. All right. You guys want to look at mana? Okay, we can look at mana. Let's do some TA here. All right. So, Decentraland. The sleeveless tux. I should get the sleeveless tux. Isn't that actually a thing? A sleeveless tux? Take. We need the desk. Sure. You need the desk too? All right, here we go. All right, here we go. All right, let's continue it on. So, mana. What do we got on mana? What do we got on mana? So, so for mana, and nerd in a suit, it's very true. The best TA is Mike Roch. Who's Mike Roch, though? In all seriousness, who's Mike Roch? Who is that? Here's what I'm looking at for mana. No, if we want to be completely honest here, let's take a look at mana real quick. All right, so mana. We look at this. We got a classic W pattern, guys. Okay. So if we look at this, we got the first move to the downside, second hit to the upside, hit to the downside. It looks like you broke that W pattern, and now you're coming back down to retest. All right. So it looks like you could see the reversal. And if you do see that reversal, I'll be putting a massive long position in right here on mana and continue to the upside. If we do break this to the downside right here, though, to the downside right here, okay? You got a dude behind you? Get out of here. All right, I'm taking this off. I can't do it anymore. I can't take it's fine. I can't take myself seriously here. All right. But no, in all seriousness, for mana, if we're looking at mana, we want to see the W pattern. We want to see the back test of the W formation, which it looks like you're trying to do right now here on the 1 hour time frame. If you can hold this pattern right here, okay, this could just be you retaking that vector candle here, and continue up, that's awesome. You can continue back to the upside. Do we have any patterns here? Let me look at any patterns. Any juicy, juicy patterns. Because we know everyone loves patterns, you know? Let's look. Guys, if you love a pattern, let me know in the chat. I love patterns too. Let's see. It actually looks like you could have broke out of a little bit of a possible little wedgie. Okay? A possible little wedgie. You know, take it for what you will. You did have 1, 2, 3, 4 hits to the downside. Looks like you could broke this to the upside here. Okay? Looks like you could broke to the upside. So, you know, a couple levels we could look at for mana, if we want to be honest, is you know, this top of this red vector here, up at like 90 cents. And we do have this one all the way back to the upside, back up here at 95 cents too. Right? So 95 cents, 89 cents. Those are two levels I look for here. Okay? We did break out of a little wedgie. We know we love wedgies on this channel, so let's see if we can rise back up. Is Carl buying tonight? I don't know.
Bro, Squid Grow is the play of 2022 IM.
See what you guys say in the chat. We learned a lot tonight. Nice, Wayne. Nice, Wayne. The granny cheeks. You gotta love the granny cheek patterns, man. What else we got? Let's see. Chris L said, bro, Squid Grow is the play of 2022. I'm going to go with no, but
Nope.
I'll tell you guys this real quick. Okay?
Rant alert.
I will tell you guys this real quick. Okay? I will never count out a meme coin ever again. Right? I made that mistake twice. And I will never do it again. I will never say that a certain coin can't pump. Because in crypto, nothing is impossible. Every single thing can pump to the upside. Okay? Every single thing. Look at the top gainers that we saw in the previous bull market. I'm not going to say that Squid Grow is not going to pump. The chances of it being the one are small, but is it impossible? No. I will not recommend. I don't know, man. You do you. I'm not going to tell you to buy or sell anything. You know, you do you. You do you. Let's see. Max. Too funny. Drew said the fortune coke from Panda told me the fortune coke. You mean the fortune cookie? Told me finical success is in your future. That's a sign to go long. Seriously? You going long, Drew? I guess I should maybe go long too if Drew's going long. We know how that works. Can we check the crypto bubbles? Do I have the crypto bubbles up? Alpy, I don't have the crypto bubbles up, but I will bring that back tomorrow, okay? I promise. I promise. Mike Litt is here. Yeah. What else can we go over, though? What else can we go over? I mean, listen. What it comes back down to right now, guys, is what's your goal in crypto? Let me ask you guys in the chat. I'm just chilling until tomorrow. What's your goal for crypto? I want to know. Is your goal to hold into the next bull market and take profits on the way up? Is your goal to hold forever? Is your goal to trade the pumps and the dumps? What is your goal in crypto? All right? What is your goal? Because, quite honestly, if you look at where Bitcoin is right now, right, and where Bitcoin could go, we know, I'm going to keep this chart up right here. It's just a basic representation of what I'm looking for here. All right? A couple different things. If we look at where Bitcoin is right now, right? Bitcoin, we know that Bitcoin typically, and I mean typically, drops 85% in bull markets. We know this. We know Bitcoin typically takes a year to bottom in bear markets, right? I meant bear markets, but if we go by that data, technically, if we're going to do what we did in the two previous bear markets, which is not guaranteed, but it can give us a slight clue, right? And it actually matches up with the next thing I'm going to take a look at here. This is the monthly chart. We would expect Bitcoin to be at 10K on November 1st. Okay? Now, this is just hypothetical. I actually want to take a look at Market Cipher here. Now this is the free version of Market Cipher. I'm not paying whatever it is for Market Cipher, which, you know, it's an indicator at the end of the day. But if you take a look at this, right here.
Squid Grow chart man.
when we look at when this is crossed over, I want to look at the 2 previous bear markets here and show you guys what I'm looking at. So you can see that this is about to, on the monthly time frame, is coming back down hot and heavy. You see this? It's starting to curl back over hot and freaking heavy here. Hot and freaking heavy. You can see we're almost there, but it shows that we got a couple more months to the downside if this was to continue to rock over or sideways action. All right? Build by bags at these levels and lower? True. The goal should be to accumulate at the lowest prices possible. Continue back to the upside. Just remember, you're not going to time the bottom. Right here, when this did cross over, that was kind of the sign that things were going to start coming back up again, right? And the same thing back down here, back in 2015, when this did cross back to the downside, that was the sign that things were going to come back up again. I'm looking at the same thing here. As this is starting to cross back down, this is getting pretty close to starting to cross back over. Now, this is not a guaranteed thing, okay? But as much as we want to sit here and say, you know, things are not going to play out the same, up until this point, they played out the exact same, okay? Literally. You are literally, things have been playing out the exact same in this bear market that they have in the 2 previous ones. So it's easy to sit here and say, oh, it's not going to play out the exact same. Oh. But it has up until this point, okay? So keep that in mind. Everything that I'm looking at, as far as the monthly, the weekly, is playing out the exact same. And it might not come all the way back down here. Listen, it might not come all the way back down to 10K. My point is, I do think we're going to see the bottom over the course of the next couple months. In between July and I would even put it to maybe December, okay? I do think we're going to see the bottom this year, okay, in 2022. So if you take that for what it is, even if Bitcoin does come back down to 10K, expecting what it normally does the next halving, which is it comes to about 50% of the previous highs, which would be about 34K in April of 2024, on what you normally do, okay? To me, buying anywhere where you are now to wherever we bottom over the course of the next 4 to 5 months is what I'm looking at. You're not going to be upset that you did, okay? And you're not going to be able to time the bottom. We could bottom at 17K. We could bottom at 14K. We could bottom at 12K. We could bottom at 10K. Hell, if we get some black swan event, we could bottom at freaking 3K. But that's not the point, okay? The point is projecting where you think Bitcoin's going to be in the future and simply stacking the sats, man. That's it. Lately, we've been talking about short-term price action. At the end of the freaking day, okay, over the course of the next 5 to 6 months, but I do think we're going to see a bottom over the course of the next, 5 to 6 months this year. How many sats and how many alts at the levels you want to accumulate are you going to be able to accumulate? Okay, that's really what it comes back down to. You know what I'm saying? Wayne said, TA says bottom is in, and that's really the end goal, right? We all sit here every day, we all watch the charts every single day, but the end goal is to accumulate as much crypto as possible and make the most money to the upside as possible. At the end of the day, that's it, right? It's just super, super simple. We make it hard by trying to watch the charts every day, and if you're not a trader, if you're more of a, or you're just more of a swing trader, the goal should be to just really just accumulate in this range, man, going based off history. He said, luck. Holy moly. No, we're not doing squid grow charts, man. Get out of here with your squid grow charts. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing none of that.
Nope. Bruh.
Let me see. Accumulate. Exactly. And that's what I'll say about accumulate. Okay? Accumulate's a meme until it's not. Okay? And this goes back to all the previous times. Everyone likes to meme accumulate. Everyone likes to meme a DCA. But at the end of the day, when the prices do start going back up to the upside, you're going to wish you accumulated and you didn't meme it. Okay? I will say that. Okay? Right now, it's the fun joke. Okay? But it won't be the fun joke. Okay? So, I will say, these times suck, right? If you're a long-term holder, these times freaking suck. We get it. But, as always, I mean, this is part of the crypto game, I guess. It's going through these these year-long bear markets, these potentially 6-month bottoms, and then waiting for the rise to the upside. I mean, that's you got to be able to endure it at the end of the day. That's why we're all here. I think that's a lot of why a lot of us are still here, despite the price action for the last 7 months. If you're still here, you're already made it a good way. You know? Let's see. Nobody wants to hear this, but we're probably going sideways for 2 years. It's what we did in the 2 previous bear markets. So I would say expect Bitcoin to not be above 40K before. I mean, if it does what it did in the 2 previous markets, don't expect Bitcoin to be anywhere above 40K until April of 2024, in theory. Okay, I mean, if you want to keep it super realistic, right? If you want to keep your expectations low, you should always keep your expectations low. Okay, want the best, but expect, be conservative with your expectations. Based off previous cycles, don't expect Bitcoin to be above 40K until at least April 2024. Right? Let's see. Alpi said hodling is overrated. I'm not advocating hodling right now. I'm advocating, if you're on the sidelines or if you're hodling, be ready to accumulate over the next 6 months. That's it. Right? I'm not advocating hodling. On this last little pump, I took profits to the upside. Right? Everyone else was buying on these vector candles here. Everyone else was on this wick to the upside. Everyone was buying in, clearly by the vector candles. Right? You guys know I was bearish there. I was taking profits, especially on Matic, a lot on Matic. Okay, Solana, a lot of them. Right? Take profits on the bear market pumps. That's it. You guys know me. I stretched my strategy up a little bit. On the moves to the upside, I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive on taking profits and not just being a moon boy who holds 24/7. You can do that, but you got to be prepared to hold for a while, you know? That's it. Let's see. 80 quintillion. Bitcoin needs a cap of 18 trillion to reach 1 million. 18 trillion, I think, kind of baked. He said, I think, kind of baked. 1 million, I'm going to be honest, guys. I mean, I'm a huge crypto bull, but $1 million BTC anytime soon, I don't think so. To me, I think the top of the next bull market is going to be lower than a lot of people expect. I think the top of the next bull market will be, I won't be surprised to see Bitcoin top out at like 100K, you know, and possibly even lower, you know, if I'm going to be honest. Maybe 90K. 90K, I think, was an interesting level before. Okay, you're gonna it usually goes up higher than everyone expects, but this time around, I'm keeping my expectations relatively small. Okay, I'm not gonna be calling for this next time around. We topped out at 69K, so you probably have a lot of people calling for 200, 250, 300. I'm gonna keep my expectations relatively small this time and say 90 to 100K, if I'm gonna be honest. And that's plenty. That's plenty of pumpage. If we end up bottoming at 17K to 90K to 100K, you're talking about like a 5.5x for Bitcoin and altcoins. We know what altcoins do during that time, you know? So don't think that's like terribly oh my gosh, I can't make any money if Bitcoin only goes to 100K. No, you can make a lot of freaking money, you know? 140K, say D Millie. Alpi said, no, don't go. Oh, I'm not going, man. I'm chilling for a little bit. I'm just hanging out tonight because I know that, you know, tomorrow's going to tell us a lot what we want to know. We know this here. Wayne said, no, lie to us. Last market, they were calling for 200K. I mean, to be fair, I was too. But I'm not willing to admit my mistakes, and I'm not going to make that same mistake next time, you know? I learned a lot. I told you guys, I learned a lot. I'm willing to admit that maybe I was a little bit of a moon boy last year, okay? But I've taken the time and the effort to listen to a lot of smart people and learn from people like Tino about market behavior and not be so much of like be like, oh my god, we have to go up to 200K, right? I'm not gonna make that same mistake next time. Now, if we do, great. I will never sell all my Bitcoin. I'll never sell all my Ethereum ever. So if we do go up there, awesome. I would love 200, 300K BTC. You know? Total chart is underrated. Shows a bigger picture. Yeah. Let's see. Creighton said you can if you bought the bottom or on the way up, but top to top over 4 years, 30% is horrible returns. Yes. That's why I think it's important to. I think that's why it's important to make sure you're accumulating at the lows. You know, you gotta be, because let's be honest, like including myself. I mean, I bought a lot of crypto above the current levels we're at now. Right? I think most people did. Most people that love crypto have bought in at a price that's higher than this current level. I don't think anyone can sit here and say that you didn't buy any crypto above 21,000. I think if you told me that, you'd be lying slightly. I think you'd be lying slightly. I'm not just talking about Bitcoin. That includes all coins too. That you would, I would take you on the bet that you're lying, that you didn't buy any crypto above 21K. Okay, you guys know. I mean, I bought crypto. I think the highest I bought BTC, respecting my general 20% rule. I think I bought some at like 52K on the move down here. And then I think I bought some over in this range, like 40K or so, right? Including maybe Ethereum too during that time, and some alts. At 30K, I bought some for sure. When we were accumulating at 30K, at the 200 moving average, I bought some too. But my point is, like, in hindsight, yes, this was all kind of obvious in hindsight. Looking back at it, yeah, and that's why we live and we learn through hindsight, you know. But listen, like where we're at now, I think there's a probable chance we see 14K at some point, and I think there's a possible chance we see 10K. Okay, but this whole range, I'm pretty certain is going to be a excellent time to accumulate whatever you want to accumulate, and that's the whole point. Like, yes, we could have made some better decisions on the way down, but you can't change those decisions now. All you can do is make the best decisions for you now, you know? And I'm not afraid to admit that. A lot of people won't admit that. Like, oh yeah, I'm not afraid to admit I bought BTC at 52K. You know, a lot of people will try to hide, to try to back, like they're always right, you know? Listen, like, no one's always right. And that's the whole point. The point is, if you believe in the long term of crypto, it's not really going to matter where you buy. You can accumulate more as we go lower. That's why it's important to now that we're down here at 20K, and we go back into the teens, if we do, that's why it's important to accumulate now and look forward to the future. You know? I'm just ranting right now. Yeah, I'm just ranting right now, guys. I'm just hanging out. Max said, we ain't letting plebs in at 10K. Listen, I don't want to let people in at 10K. I really don't want to let people at 10K, and you guys might be mad at me for saying that. But here's the point, guys. I mean, you might be saying, I don't want to let plebs get in at 10K. I don't want to let people get a second chance at 10K. What you got to understand about the general population is, even if we go to 10K and they get another chance, 99% of people aren't going to take that chance. I would even say higher than that. Higher than 99% of people will not take that chance. So you might be saying, like if you did accumulate, you know, over here, right, and you're like, I don't want to give people another chance, right? They had their chance. I don't want to give them another chance. Like, they don't deserve it. They should have bought it last time. That's fine. Let them have another chance. But the point is that most of the time, they're not going to take that chance. Like, say if Bitcoin just did a massive capitulation to 10K. They might say, it's easy to say it now. It's easy to say while you're at 20K right now. If we did drop to 20K, it's easy to say right now, oh, I'm going to buy so much at 10K. I'm going to buy so much. Let's rewind a little bit. When Bitcoin was at 60K, how many of you guys in the chat were saying, if Bitcoin goes back down to 30K, I'm going to sell my house. If Bitcoin goes back to 20K, I'm going to sell my wife. Right? How many guys were saying that? Did you? No. So it's easy to say things back when the prices are higher. Just like right now, prices at 20K, it's easy to say I'm gonna go all in at 10K. But most of the time, people aren't gonna do that. Why? Because they're gonna be afraid to do it, and it's easy to say it when the prices are higher. Okay? I mean, it's as simple as that. So don't feel bad for giving people another chance, because most people won't take advantage of that other chance. All right? And let's be honest. Like, I think everyone said that. Everyone said that when we were at 60K. You know, I'll do everything at 20K. I did sell my wife, so there. Hey, shout out to you, man. Definitely selling the wife. I sold my wife. You guys are actually probably serious too. But you guys probably did sell the wife. I'm bearish on my wife. Don't panic sell, man. Don't panic sell. She's probably just having a bad day. Don't panic sell, man. My wife is dead. Keith, come on, man. Don't be saying that. Let's see. If it hits 9K, I'll buy. I think most people will. No, I'm kidding. I don't think most people will. Bought my wife with profits at 54K. Drew said I just work a lot. Nice. Kennedy just said it. What did Kennedy say? What did Kennedy say? Selling my house at 10K. Kennedy, if Bitcoin hits 10K, I'm holding you to that, buddy. Just kidding. Don't sell your house, man. Don't sell your house. I never recommend people doing that. Kim said, look at Squid Grow. No, we're not looking at Squid Grow. Can these Squid Grow bots get the hell out of here, man? I'm just trying to chill right now and have a good time and talk some crypto with my homies in the chat. That's all I'm trying to do. Get out of here. Squid Grow.
Bruh.
Get out of here, man. Seriously. People won't buy if it hits 0. That's actually very true. Bitcoin could go to 1 cent and people would say, it's going... No, Bitcoin could go to 10 cents and people say, it's going to a nickel. It is what it is. I mean, that's human nature, you know? That's human nature. That's definitely human nature. If I had to give percentages on you know... All right, let's do a little fun game. I want to ask you guys in the chat. I want to see your percentages here. And this is a fun game. This is a really, really fun game. I want to know, I'm going to tell you guys my percentages of the bottom being 17K. Okay, let me actually pull this down. The bottom being 17.5K. Bitcoin going to 14K and Bitcoin going to 10K. I'm going to give you guys my percentages here. So my percentage of Bitcoin bottom being 17K. And this is just percentages. I'm going to be honest. It has to add up to 100 though. It has to add up to 100. Because obviously it has to be 100% that we do bottom. I guess, no, it doesn't. I'll do 4 numbers. 4 numbers, guys. All right? So 17.6, 14K, 10K, and anywhere below 10K. All right? Let's do this. So I'm going to give 17.6K. I'm going to give this. Man, I want to give it higher, man. You know why? Because
BTC goes to 10K. I won't buy BTC.
I'm going to give this.
0.10 and Gala at 0.01.
Man. I'm going to give this a 25% chance to be the bottom. Now, you might be calling me crazy. Okay? You might be calling me crazy. And I'm talking about Wix too. Okay? I'm going to give this a 25% chance to be the bottom. We're doing a little game here, okay? A little game. 25% chance to be the bottom. That might be seeing me super bearish, but that's it. All right, 14K. So anywhere between 14K and 17.5. I'm going to give this as a... I'm going to give somewhere in this. We're all confused. A 15% chance. A 50% chance. Somewhere in this range. A 50% chance to be the bottom. All right? I'm going to give anywhere between 10K and 14K. I'm going to give this... I'm going to give this a... I think if it goes this low, there's a chance it can go lower. I'm going to give this a 15% chance. No. Ah, man, this is tough. This is tough. I'm going to give this a 20%. I'm going to give this a 15% chance. And then I'm going to give anything below that a 10% chance. You might be calling me crazy. This is what I'm looking at here, man. This is what I'm looking at right here. All right? Call me crazy. These are my percentages. Right here. 25 that we already bottomed. 50% in between 14K 14K and 18K. 15% between 10K and 14K. And 10% below 10K. I think that there's a small possibility that could happen. Very small, though. Like 1 in 10. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much what I would do. I think the bottom is around 15K. All right. Let me know what you guys think. You guys think I'm crazy? You guys think I'm legit? Let me know what you guys think about my percentages. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. If we go to 10K, most would... the sky is falling. We don't get... Who didn't get the memo? Oh, Lord. Good percentages? Reverse those percentages? You think so? I'm tired of getting my cheeks clapped. I do think... I think 14K is the level I'm looking at, to be honest. Legit crazy. Crazy. Bitcoin's going to 10K. Crazy. Pretty legit. 20K is a strong level of CPI. BTC is going to 10K and I'm not buying. Oh, God. 0% is off the rocker. What price would be concerning? What price would be concerning for me? My concerning price would be, I'm going to be honest, like if Bitcoin dropped below 10K, I don't know if that would be concerning. It would just be, if Bitcoin broke 10K, I think that would be putting us in a very interesting spot where it's going to take a lot to get some confidence back in BTC. You know, I wouldn't say 10K is concerning, but it's one of those levels that you're going to be like, holy shit, Bitcoin's at 4 digits again. You know, so I would say 10K would be interesting. But I mean, I think that's a very small chance. That's why I put 10%. Less than 0. Let me see what you guys say in the chat. Under 9K and I'm concerned about future of BTC. Bitcoin's going to 28K. I'll bet my life that you were right. Smiles, don't do that, man. Don't bet your life, my friend. You know? Keep this chart around. We'll keep it. We'll keep it. We'll keep this on the weekly chart, okay? Now they're percentages. It's not guarantees, right? That's why I did percentages. I'm not in the business of timing the bottom, but I do think these make sense here. I think 10K is very likely at this point. Interesting. He said 17.6K is the bottom. It's an interesting combination to have. A lot of you guys say you're going to switch the order here. I could see that. I could see that. I'm probably a little bit more optimistic than others. I do think the worst is behind us, but I do think it's also a very high chance. As you guys can see, that's about 75% chance we go lower. So you still can see I'm still relatively bearish, but I think the absolute worst is behind us. But I do think 14K is an interesting level for us. Why 14K? Why 14K is interesting to me, to keep it very, very simply, is if we go back over here, right? Why 14K is interesting to me, and I mean, there's a lot of different things. A dog is going nuts outside right now, by the way. Absolutely nuts. Right here. 14K, that's the previous monthly close highs from 2017. That's the wick highs from 2019. Okay? And that's also on the weekly time frame. Where is it on the weekly? On the weekly. Where's my weekly chart? It's the monthly. Where's my weekly chart, man? Is it gone? Weekly, where are you? There it is. And on the weekly chart, we also have the bottom of our... I mean, this is on the index chart, but the bottom of the last weekly vector candle on the downside, right here at 14K. So 14K to me is an interesting point. I do think there's a good chance that we see 14K. I'm going to be perfectly honest. But, yeah, that's just a very interesting spot for me. Very interesting spot is 14K. The weekly hole, barking dog token. Let's see. I want Jabba's levels. Oh, you want to see Jabba's levels? All right, let's see what Jabba has to say. Let's see. Hey guys, you want to see my percentages? Okay, here we go. Jordan's an idiot, by the way. Like, he thinks there's a 50% chance we stay above 14K. What an idiot. You want to know my percentages? Here you go. Here you go. All right, I think there's a literally a 0% chance, zero, that we stay here. There's 0% chance that the bottom is in. Okay? Absolutely zero. So I'm going to put 0% here. Okay? There we go. Wait, let me take it. Let me have a bite of my beef teriyaki. So good. I love beef teriyaki. Do you guys love beef teriyaki? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. There's 0% chance we bottomed. Okay? That's what Savvy told me. I think there's about a 14K. I would put like 0.00001% chance. Okay? 10K. I would put. I would probably put about 0.00002% chance. And right here, below 10K, I would put 99.999998% chance. Or sir, 7. So there we go, guys. Here's my percentages. I hope you take them for will. Bitcoin is going lower. The only thing that keeps it up is that, the only thing that could keep it up is Savvy flipping bullish. And he's not, okay? See ya. There we go, man. There's Savvy's. There's, sorry. I guess you could say Savvy. There's, Jabba's percentages here. Jabba's always right, too. hopefully, hits one of his, lower percentages, I guess. Hopefully. There's still a chance. There's a chance. 0.0009. Let's see. You do realize Java's crazy predictions have all been right. they have. So, are they crazy? I don't think they're crazy. You know? Did the neighbor just blow his ass out? What do you mean, man? Where'd you hear this? Like Tino said, if they have moved like they have, why not again? Exactly. Learn to math. BI said, no wife, happy life. This guy lives in the middle of a war. Crazy sounds back there. Psycho Pearl going nuts. Let's see. Keith, you're in Keith. Keith Covey, man. You're one of the biggest trolls. You and Mike are the biggest trolls, I think, at this whole chat. Job has just doomed us all. Art said, you still a moon boy? Hell no, man. You will never find a moon boy. You will never find the moon boy in me, man. I'll still put on the moon helmet. The next bull market, your best bet that we're putting on the moon helmet. Your best freaking bet that we're putting on the moon helmet, man. There's not even a chance that we don't put on the moon helmet. Your best bet. But at the same token, all right, there's a lot of dust on it that we got to get to. And math to earn. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. It's 9 o'clock. Everything we're waiting for is tomorrow. All right, so let's see what happens tomorrow. I'm gonna do the member stream in the morning. Okay, I might do a second stream during the FOMC, possibly. I'll let you know about that. But we're gonna have a member stream in the morning. For sure. Okay, 9:45 as always. FOMC meeting, we might do a stream during that. Maybe. I'll let you guys know. To see if we can catch any volatility on stream. And then obviously I'll see you guys at 7 p.m. tomorrow. All right, so big day tomorrow, man. What do we expect is going to happen? I hope we're prepared for either direction. Let's find out, right? Let's find out. Like I said, I do expect a little upwards price action tonight. Is it going to go into tomorrow? It might be a different story. All right, let's check out the futures. Let's see what the futures think real quick before we hop off. And let's see what they think. Futures are actually pumping. So you got the NASDAQ coming up. You got the NASDAQ coming up. You got the S&P coming up. And you got the Dow coming up. You got everything coming up, man, for tomorrow. So looking like we might see a little upside. All right, everyone flipping bearish today. I actually think there's a good chance we can come back up to the upside, believe it or not. So I'm looking for 22K. 22K is a move I'm looking for up for going into tomorrow. We have this downtrend of resistance. We have the some red vector candles looking left. I'm looking for some upside, man. All right, catch you guys tomorrow, 9:45. See you in the morning. See you at night. Whenever I see you. Enjoy the rest of your night, guys. Adios. Peace.